guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Horlicks and I am back with Back to the Future issue 22. Okay, well in this issue 22 we've got loads of little small parts. Look, we've got the bracket, which is here, a cover, which is this little tiny thing here, we've got the throttle control, which is this little piece here. We've got thermostat, which is this part here. We've got a fuel distributor. You've got a little bag of fuel injectors, absolutely tiny. A fuel distributor. We've got the mixture unit housing and throttle valve assembly, which is this part here. We've got the intake manifold, which is this part. We've got 13 AP screws in there. We've got some double M screws, which we haven't had before. And we've got a mixture of hoses. We've got 2 long, 2 medium and 2 short hoses. So let's start and see what we've got to do with this little lot. Something I will mention, since the last video I've actually super glued this pipe on now, just so it's secure. So yeah, I've just put a dab of glue on either side of the pipes there. So the first thing we've got to do is get this little bracket and then drop this just on the top like that. Now that is all you do, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a little drop of glue on that, because it wasn't a tight fit. I'm just going to put a little bit on the end and then refit that. There's like a little keyway on there as well, so it only goes on one way. But at least with a little bit of glue I know that won't come off again. And then what we need to do is get the screw, just one off, and that affixes onto I believe just here. You got a little pin there and then a screw hole next to that. Let me just, it's quite difficult to there you go. It's so small. Obviously that goes on the pin like that, and then the screw goes through just over there, look, in there. So I don't know the best way of doing this really. Let me just, there we go, got it. So yeah, that goes over that pin, as I say, and then an screw in there, which is quite tricky. Okay, and that screw has just completely snapped. I've just pulled it out, and that must be what has been happening. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try and focus this. The screw has completely snapped off, look. Luckily I've got one more, so I should have one more go. And see how that goes. If not, I shall glue it. I'll have to glue it into place. So I'm just trying again. Really slowly to see. And I'm going back and forward. I think that may be a good. So like wind it back and then forward a tad more. I'm going to try that just to edge it in. No, and again that's just completely snapped off. And I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to get that out either. Let me just try with a pair of pliers. So this must be the problem that a lot of people have been having. It's just completely and utterly sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. I'm just trying to work out. It is coming out, so the head has completely sheared off of that. There you go, I've got that out now. I think what the issue is with that is it's too long, to be honest. There it is, without a head. So what I'm thinking is, if I've got another screw similar that's shorter, that may fit. And the only one I can think of is maybe try using an AM screw instead of a double M. Let me just see. Yes, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try an AM screw in there instead of the double M. and see how that goes. Yeah, I mean that's done a better job. I've used an AM screw in there. It's still a little bit loose, but I'm going to just put a touch of glue around that part just to secure that in. There you go. Sorry for the waffle. That was a bit tense, that. Okay, so moving on. We need some AP screws now, and we need the top, this part here, and this is going to fit on top of that water pump there. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a protruding pin which fits on the inside there, on that piece there, and then screws in on the outer edges there. So I'm just going to pop that in like that, like so, and then that gets secured with 2 AP screws. So 1, 2, I've got them started, so now I'm going to use my other tool. One, and 2, there we go, so that's on there now. Okie doke. Now the next part is this part here. And then we fit this small round part on the top. Again, there's like a peg on there which fits in that little square. Sorry about the image. Yeah, this is the little square at the top that pops into there like so, and then that gets secured from the underside with another AP screw. Like that, so then it should look something like that. Okay, then the next step is to attach that to the top of where we just put that other piece, there's 2 holes, so that'll only fit one way, and that pops in the top there. And then another AP screw to secure that into place. On the top there. So, oh, the concentration. Okay. So now we need this part. And this part with the 2 holes in. That pops on there. And then that gets secured underneath with 2 more AP screws just there, 1 and 2, those diagonal ones there. So I'm just going to pop those in. Right, we've got 1 in. This is a very this is the fiddliest one yet, I think, out of all of them. I'm just going to undo that one a tad because for some reason those are struggling to line up. Right, that one. Okay, there you go. So that should sit on there like that with 2 screws holding them in. The next part is to secure that little pin there goes into the top of this part with the round part facing this bit here, and again another AP screw. I think everything is going to be AP screws actually, because that's the only screws we've got left. So there you go, that's secured onto there. And then we need to fix this part here. It's the underneath there, like so, and yeah, again, AP screws for that job. Put 1 in there. And 2, so let's tighten them up. There we go. And then that'll look something along those lines. And then finally, no, not finally at all. I see. Those 4 holes we had on the back here, that pops in there like so. And then with 4 AP screws, secure that into place. So let's have a little look. I'm just going to get them roughly in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I'll just show you what I've done. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm just going to tighten them up. Where's the other screwdriver? There we go. That's no good either. There we go, and then that'll look something a little bit like that. Okay, the next part, we need to insert the 6 injectors into the holes at the top of the distributor, facing left and right as shown. So yeah, we're going to just put those in now. I'm going to glue these straight in, I think, because see, they're tiny, but they need to go out so they face left and right. So this side will all face this way, and this side will all face this way. So let me just get a couple in so you can see what I mean. This is very difficult. These tweezers aren't any good really, they don't. Oh, there we go. That's another one in. In there, so yeah, it should look a bit something like that. So you've got these coming out at that angle. I'm going to straighten them up a little bit because they're a bit skew-if. Okie doke, so that is that part. Okay. Okay, and then the last step is to fix these pipes. So I'm going to use glue as we go for this. So we got the long pipe, the long. We need to separate. They must be the short. Right, so we've got the long, the medium and the short. We want the short first. And I'm going to see if I can zoom in for this. So the short starts at the back here. Sorry if the quality's got really bad, but I've zoomed in a bit so you can see. The short goes from this outside edge just down here onto that pin there. You've got 1, 2 and 3. So the short ones go from that one to that one, the medium from the middle one to the middle one, and then obviously the long ones from this inside one to here. Okay, and I'm going to do this with glue straight away. Just a small amount, and then before it dries, pop it on there, and then again another bit. That's one, and then the short one on the other side, same thing. There we go. And that is it. Okay, so that was it for issue 22. Very fiddly with all these small parts, so it did take me a bit longer than normal, but yeah, good job for the old tweezers. So that's that, and if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you soon for issue 23. Take care.